Hey, welcome back to Kick and Crochet. Today, I've got some stash busting patterns to share with you. So if you watched my last video, you saw that my goal for this year is to use up a lot of that yarn stash because I've got way too much. And if you have a similar goal, I thought maybe some of these patterns would be useful. So I collected a bunch from the internet and I'm going to share some with you. There's also a link. You can see all of these patterns, all the info for them on my blog, so there's a link in the description for that, so you can check that out if you'd like. Most of these are free. I think I've only got one in there that's a paid pattern, although a lot of them also have paid PDF options if you'd rather have a PDF. So disclaimer, all of these pictures are used with permission from the original designer, so I'm not just like stealing people's pictures to put on my blog. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. I think I've got 20-ish to share with you. First one, we've got a glasses case. This is from Joe to the World Creations. Super cute, simple if you don't have a lot of yarn. So some of these take really small amounts, so they're almost like scrap busting instead of stash busting. But some of them you would need a little bit more. So depending on what kind of part of your stash you're trying to get rid of, that might be useful. Okay, oh dear, where are we going? All right, next we got a Wedge Project Bag. This is one of my favorites. It's just super cute and unique. This is from Blue Star Crochet. It's free on the blog. Just a really cute design. You will need a zipper for this one, but if you're looking for a new project bag, this one could totally fit the bill. I love this design. All right. Next up, the Scrappy scarf from Sunflower Cottage Crochet. This one's great because if you've got a lot of leftovers from a bigger project like a blanket and maybe you don't have the same amount of each of them, you can just use whatever colors as long as they coordinate, and your stripes can be as big or as thin as you want and it's gonna look cute. So Scrappy scarf from Sunflower Cottage Crochet. This one's super cute. This is the Elsa Cowl, also from Blue Star Crochet. I love the chevron design. Super cute. Free on the blog. All right, this one, I think this is the last one from Blue Star Crochet that I collected. She's got a lot of great free patterns, so you should totally check her out. This one is the woven baby blanket. So it's just like a moss stitch or linen stitch blanket, but it has these stripes of just yarn woven through, and she weaves it through as you go, so you don't have to fiddle with a needle putting the yarn through. So that I think is super cute. Next up, we've got a Coastal Wave Runner from Pine Tree Crochet. This one uses surface crochet to add the contrasting lines throughout. And she also has a matching coaster pattern for this one. Oh, I forgot to mention for the Wedge Project Bag, they also have a matching cute little coin purse that you could like attach to a keychain. So I've got a link for that on the blog post also. Super cute. Okay, this one's kind of unique. This is the Magic Cake Shawl from Ac Crochet. I'm not actually sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's AC Crochet, all is one word though. Anyway, so this one, you take like a whole bunch of different scrap yarns and you use a fisherman knot to tie them together to make them into like one big skein and then make a shawl or a scarf or whatever out of it. So the specific pattern for this shawl is free on the blog, but you could use this technique to make any kind of thing you wanted, a blanket or a scarf or whatever. So that's kind of a unique way to use up a bunch of different yarn scraps. This one is the Joyful Mandala by Made by Goody. Excuse me. So this one is great if you've got a lot of different colors, just a small amount of a lot of different colors in the similar weight. So that's a fun pattern. I think this might be the first one she actually made. It's a great debut pattern, I would say. All right, also Made by Goody, a new take on a granny square. So this is a great one if you have kind of a lot of yarn that you're trying to get out of your stash. Like, what am I gonna do with these 17 skeins of orange yarn? Whatever. Flower blanket, although I don't know that I would recommend using orange yarn for a flower blanket, but it could be awesome, you know, depending on what you put with it. Anyway, so this one is also free on her blog. It's kind of a unique granny square shape, so I kind of like that one. And sticking with a granny-ish theme, I think this is just the cutest little pot holder. This is the Scrappy Dots pot holder by Rafa Musa Designs. Super cute, free on her blog. A great use if you've got a lot of little bits of like a cotton blends yet left together or wool. So that's super cute. All right, and the Granny Chevron Cowl, also by Rafa Musa Designs. Another super cute one. This one would be super easy if you know how to do granny stitch. You'll be able to manage this one, no problem. All right, kind of a unique one, a snake seat cushion by Golden Lucy Crafts. So if you've got a kid and you've got some scrap stuffing or like fiber fill, this could be a great one. Any colors you want, make yourself or your kid or whoever little snake seat cover. Just don't let them bite them on the bootay. All right, totally different, but kind of cool. Eyeball coasters. I actually am loving the bloodshot eye thing. These ones are by Hooked on Patterns, free on the blog. Super cute. I mean, maybe cute's not the right word, but fun, cool, different, unique. I like them. I would totally make these if I wanted to make Halloween decorations, which I don't, but they're cool. All right, I put one mug rug. You can really make any mug rug as a stash busting pattern or scrap busting pattern, and you can use any stitch you want to make mug rugs, but I thought this one was kind of a cute take on the mug rug. Man, I can speak. This is the Seaside Mug Rug by Desert Blossom Crafts. I think it's cute, a little bit lacy, not your kind of typical mug rug design. I like it. All right, I love this one, and it's just super cute. It's an earbud holder, which I think is a really creative use of crochet, but it's super simple to make. It's not going to use a lot of yarn, and it's cute. You can attach it to your backpack or your purse or whatever with a little key ring. So this one is by A Crocheted Simplicity. It's also free on her website. A Granny Baby Bonnet by Toys Lab Creations. Another great stash buster. She has a couple different baby bonnets on her website too if you don't like this particular one. I saw a lacy one on there. It's cute. All right, if you've got more yarn, enough for the sleeves, this one could be a fun use. This is the Sunny Granny Square Sweater by Caraway Crochet. I know granny squares were kind of big in 2021. I'm not sure yet what they're going to do for 2022, but they are great stash busting patterns. So check that one out. This one's the only paid pattern that I have on here, but I just thought it was super cute, so I included it anyway. This one is the Country Chic Coasters, or Chic, whatever pronunciation. Country Chic Coasters by Tauren Johansen. If you look on Ravelry, which is the link I put, it says like 40 something, but that's not in US dollars. In US dollars, it's only going to cost you like $4.60 or something. So really pretty typical for a paid pattern. It's not a $40 pattern. So don't freak out when you see the price because it's not US dollars. But it's cute. And this pattern comes with 3 different weave patterns. So it looks like a woven coaster, but it's actually done with tapestry crochet. So I think that one's super cute and would make great little gifts. All right, we're coming down to the end here. This is the Apache Tears Mug Rug from My Crochet Space. So if you have been wanting to learn how to do mosaic crochet, this would be a great starter pattern for that. So it'll teach you how to do this specific design for mosaic crochet. And if I recall, she has a video on her website also to walk you through it. So it would be a really great introduction to interlocking. Okay, and then I threw in 2 of my patterns. So this is the Tessa Skirt, which is a kind of flowery granny square skirt. You could use any colors you wanted, so that is a good use. Or any of the interlocking tile squares, you can do whatever you want with them. Make them out of cotton for washcloths, or make them into pot holders, or make a whole bunch into a blanket. Or I saw one lady who made it into this awesome shirt. I was like, that's so cool. But then I can't show you because I haven't gotten an answer about whether or not I can share her picture. So hopefully I can do that at some point, but it was super cool. So all of these have been released now. So all 12 of them, well 13 if you count the Synergy Square from last year, they're all released and they're all free on my blog, and they will all be free on my blog forever, or you can buy PDF copies. So those are great stash busters also. You can go through a lot of yarn if you make a whole blanket out of these. All right, so that is all of those, and I hope you found something that you might want to make.